Hey everyone, how are you today? I'm going to try to do this with some well, I should be all right. I'm going to try to use these. Those. See how tiny they are? There's a little bit of some big ones in there, but I want to try to put some up in here. Might be able to do it, might not. So that will be a telltale thing when I get to the resin. So I have so many colors sitting here, it's crazy. So I marked a couple things. I'm also going to try to embed some of these flowers, which I thought was cool. Beforehand, I went ahead and painted this hot pink, which the wood toned it down a little bit, so it's kind of a rosy color. And then I put a Folk Art Glitterific Fine Gold. Yes, gold. It's probably backwards, but if you look at it, it's super, super shimmery. And I wanted to show you this. Gotta show you this. This was last night's. Look at this guy. I posted a picture of him online with the sun behind it. I had my husband hold it up, but you can see the shimmers. Look. And what the foil did. I love it. So anyway, I'm going to set that aside and get to work on this puppy, or these owls. So I thought I would do like a colorful one. So I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes first. I'm going to do them with the blue. It's like a, not sky blue, but it's blue. I thought it would be pretty with the blue eyes because he's going to have these cool beads. So let me get his eyeballs in and let me get this off of this. Oh, that's underneath. Okay, I'm good then. I thought it'd be really cool to make him multicolored because it's a fantasy owl set. I mean, I haven't done anything like real because it's fun to do the fantasy stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to move this thing. So let me fold this over so it won't grab my hands. There we go. Did I move the straightness? Yeah, he's kind of a little crooked, but that's okay. I looked up and swallowed wrong. So when you, if you have any questions, if you have any questions about resin, about painting, I am both. I am a painter and a paint teacher, and it's acrylic. I'm one of those fun paint teachers. If you have any questions about resin, I think I've messed up enough that I could probably answer it. I learn a lot better when I'm doing it and I mess up. So, yeah, my cross was definitely a mess up. I looked at it again and I thought, what if I accidentally poured 2 A's mixed together over it, and of course it didn't solidify. So I told myself, just seriously 10 minutes ago, what if I just mix up some B and put it on top of it and see if it solidifies? Well, I don't know whether it was an A or a B mix that I accidentally mixed together. So I don't think I can do that. I can guess and just have more of a mess to clean up, or I can just kind of just leave it and clean it all up. Let's see. Some of these in here. Now my white that I have is pretty, this is very, very small. This is a 12-inch, but my whites aren't this small. So I might use a little bit of the glitter effect in here. And then maybe hit a couple whites out here. Definitely are not small enough. So let me get these eyeballs in. It's really cool how there's so many different sections. But sometimes you run into the problem of not having the right size glass. And I am at that point. I do not have the right size glass. Let me see if I can get, he's pretty long. It's like, maybe I can get this guy in there. And turn a little bit. Well, I could could put a piece on top of him. Yeah, so doing the small stuff is a little tedious. But that's what makes it fun, because you're doing something. Okay, that's the white, Tammy. Got that to fit in the wrong spot. Sorry. Okay, put you back in there. You can go over here. I might even mix up just a little bit of white resin, like when I mix up my resin, and just stick it in there, which I might do that. Just mix up some white. Grab the white resin and mix some white. And it'll have just a little bit of touch of something else. I want you piece. That sunset, man, I'll tell you what. I had my husband hold it up in the sun today. Holy cow. It was definitely a fiery sunset. Now, the reason that I'm grabbing in here is because I'm trying to make my tweezers grab the skinnies. It'll grab little pieces. It doesn't like to grab big pieces. So, see how skinny that is? So, it lets me grab pieces that I normally wouldn't be able to grab or find. But this is working. It's working, it's working. I was just talking to my sisters on a group chat right before I went live. They're all doing good. Today's my birthday. Today's my birthday. I'm 61. And my husband of 37 years forgot. That's okay. He's 70. He'll be 74. I'll let him slide. I'll let him slide. I gave him a kiss and I said, "Happy birthday." And he goes, "Why'd you just wish me happy birthday?" And I'm like, "Because," and he goes, "Oh, it's your birthday." Yeah. Okay, dude. I'm going to try to get you. There you go. There we go. That is good. That is good. This is good. I need one piece in there. Oops. I found these cute beads. They're multicolored beads. And I thought, oh, well, that'll be super cute. While I have the blue in here, I'm making his body blue and white. So I'm going to go ahead and put some in there. And baby's going to be just like Mama. So it's going to be this one, this one, this one. That's a chubby little baby. You don't have 4 sections, do you? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Here's the wing. I think that's part of the body. Or it could be part of the wing. I'm going to say it's part of the wing. Oh, I just poured a bunch of dust in there. That's all right. I'll make it go down further. I had a whole bunch of that sitting here. Hold on. Gotta get more of my blue. Is that the same color? No, that is not the same color, Tammy. I grabbed the wrong blue. Well, okay. So the other blue is, oh, it's behind me. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. It's in a 50-pound bag, so I'm not moving. Yeah, I use so much of this stuff. I buy it by the 50 pounds. That is the wrong color, too. It's the same color, Tammy. Jeez. Okay. Let me do the rest of it, and I'll go grab that other blue. It's over there. Okay, so the white here, I'm going to use just regular resin. Okay, we're good with that. I am going to see, I do have some smaller pieces. Just going to see if I can get some in there. And then if I can, that's great. I'll just put some resin in there. And maybe I'll just use resin if I can find some small enough pieces to go in here. Well, on him it might not be, or her it might not be too bad. I'll put that square guy in there. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm going to try to find a small piece to go up at that top. Oh, here's a little. Nice. Usually the littles disappear. Okay, nope, can't do that. Here's another skinny. Oh, that'll work if I can get that in there right. Other way. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind having some of the clearness. I mean, where it's not actually touching, because I'm going to add some of this, which is my favorite. Okay. Scooch you down there, scooch you down there. Now you know why I have these nice, skinny, man, I'm just going to call them Q-tips, because that's all I want to say are Q-tips. Okay, this isn't going in there. This might go in here. Go. Oh, there we go. That works. Let's see if I can get... I might have to use the white resin for this guy's whites. Except, I mean, this is like Sliver City. Hold on a second. I'm going to pour some out here. Grab these slivers. Oh, check this one out. That's a sliver. Where's the smallest one? Wait a second. Oh, that's supposed to be white out there, Tammy. I'll let him hang right here. He's not going all the way down, but that's okay. But I did put blue in the wrong spot. Blue was supposed to be here, and I put it in the white. That's too big. I'll throw this on. Nope. No, Tammy, that's white. Stop it. Come on. There's two littles down there. Okay, I might be able to get that guy to go right here. Yep. Good deal. And there's one more skinny. Let me get him out. Okay, blue. Okay. I don't need you. Okay, getting back to this. So yeah, rearranging stuff to make the smaller areas work. I'm gonna put him up here. You just have to play with it. That's why, like in the kits, I give you extra, because you might not lay them in the same way I lay them in, and then you don't have enough. So, oh, these are working. That's why you have extras. And you might not even do the same design. because you can do these designs in any colors. You just let me know what colors you want, and by golly, it comes in your kit. As easy as pie. Oh, I did get that in there. Okay, let me try to get this one. I didn't think there were like that small slivers in here. Let me see if this guy will go right here. He did, but I want him over there a little bit, but that's okay. There's a skinny. Sometimes the skinnies just fall right through. Go right there. Okay, go right there. Yeah, it takes me a little bit to get these going, so, and then I can pour all the big stuff in. You guys should try the resin. I'm telling you, it is a crazy, crazy fascination. I give you everything in my kits. Video tutorial. It's just like I'm there. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this guy to do a trick for me. Oh, he's not going to do it. Okay, let's do the trick here. Do the trick here. Okay, that was not a trick. It's like, it is sank all the way down. All the way down. Okay. Oh, this one looks like a piece of tooth. Weird. Oh, look at that. I actually found one. That was the smallest part of everything. Here's another skinny guy. Oh, he fell down. Bummer. That's okay. Okay, go in there. Just go. Just fall down there. Yeah, if you can't find the skinnies go down in there really well. And then if you can just find little pieces like this, I have you like way far away from me because I have it this way instead of sideways. I still have not figured out how to do that. I've been told, I've been shown, and every time I do it, I always film it sideways. I gave up. It always goes sideways. I did give up. And I've had so many people say, no, do it this way, and they're all telling me the exact same thing. So it must be the right way. Let me see if I can get this guy in here. Turn him around. It must be the right way, but you know what? It just isn't clicking with me. Because my videos are always sideways. So I gave up. Okay, I'm just going to stick that guy in there. Nope. Might not find small enough little guys to go in there, but you can see the white, so I am good with that. Let me get a different pop of white. Here's a pretty small one. Probably still too thick. Maybe. Dude, quit popping around. Oh. I'm good with that. He's up a little bit, then I'm all right. So this is kind of curved, so. wish I could just bust them off. I could cut them. I'm not going to cut them, though. My daughter could cut. Oh, that one. It went down. I'm leaving it alone. I'm like, okay, you're good. A little clear piece one in there. Oh, no, that's white. Oh, that's white. Nope. Yep. It's like, where did you go? Where was I trying to get that in? Oh, over here. Over here. Don't go in. Sorry. Sorry you didn't fit. Sorry you didn't fit. That one works. Almost done. Bear with me here. Gotta get these small ones done to see how I'm doing on time. Because I don't want him to turn into a two-parter. Which sometimes I have to. Especially when I'm doing like the intricate ones. This is considered intricate. Nope, too far. This guy's pretty big. Let's go back on here. I just dropped a white one somewhere. Let's put you in here. You. That's better. I swear, every time I'm doing this, it feels like I'm doing a puzzle. Feels like a puzzle. Oh, this one's kind of curved. Go in there. Nice. Good deal. This little sliver guy can come in there. Fill these up, and then I can go to town. Go to town. Because this probably is a slightly boring for you guys to watch me place these in here. So if it's too boring, I'm sorry, but I got to get those in first. Okay, so I got that, the blue, that, the blue. I'm going to put this in there. Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal. And I chose to change that. So I might have to, I grabbed 3 of the same blues. Okay, let me go grab some of the blue. Sorry. Not far away. Okay, well that's a change of plans. Because that is all that color of blue. So I'm going to mix it with this color of blue. Because we're going to have different colors in here. Wow, I'm out of that blue. That's crazy. I probably have it sitting somewhere and I just don't know where it's at. So I'm going to fill this almost all the way up. Not quite all the way. And that is part of your body. So let me get some of these bigger blues over here so it looks cohesive. I don't know what you are. Sometimes there's just things. And then this is part of your body. But that's your wing. This is the first time I've done the owl, so I'm kind of guessing where the body parts are and stuff. I don't want you on there. Not body parts, but yeah, body parts. Now the wings I'm going to make with these little balls. not going to be able to get it in there, though. I might just accent it with blue. Is that part of your body? See? Okay, wing. That's that. Wing. Wing, wing. Wing, wing. Wing, wing. This is part of your wing. So that must be this part. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Let me do this while I'm looking at this thing. I think this is that. This is that. Maybe this is just isn't showing. And then this is wing wing. I think. Because that could be part of the body, and the wing could be just these three pieces. Oh my goodness. I'm making them, I'm going to make those the wings. I haven't even seen a picture of one of these done yet from the company I buy this stuff from. So, it's a winger. Definitely a winger. See, because this is... This might be sky. Right here. That might be sky. I don't know. I will have to kind of watch that when I'm doing this. Okay, I'm getting back to this. Anyway, that guy's too high. So, I have these little balls. Check these out. They're beads. Look at these. So, I thought these would be cute if I just threw them in as wings. Because this is not a guy that exists. So even if you have this hole, see this hole? Because these are beads. Even if you have the hole sticking up, the hole will fill in with resin. And then it doesn't matter because you won't even see that hole. Now I'm going to fill in the negative spaces with shimmer stuff. So... leg, sorry, leg. Let me do these over here and let me see if I can figure out what these two are and these two are. They might be just, and I might leave this clear because this might be sky. Let me see if I can get one more in there. Yep, cool. Oh, I can't get it in there. Okay, so I'm going to have to add accent there. I'm going to add this and give myself a visual here. Because I was thinking maybe the wing was pulled in front of her. Oh. Well, why did you go in there? Well, okay. Hold on. Nope, that's it. Well, at least I can get two of them in there. I'm going to fill these in just to see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure now it's the body. Because I don't think it's going to look right as a wing. But, Tammy, you can make it whatever you want. Oop, almost. Nope. If it doesn't fit, don't force it in. Just scoot them out and fill them in with something else. I think I might be able to get one more in there. Again, it's like put the puzzle together. There. Okay, let me look at this thing straight up. Yeah, I say that's part of the body. That's what I think anyway. I think it's part of the body. So Let me pull this out. And since it's a different part of the body, I can use, maybe, do a little shadowing here. Hold on a second. Let me think. I can use my blue because I don't have any more of this color, that color, which was one of my favorites. And I probably do. It's just somewhere. Okay, I say that's part of the wing. So therefore, this would be part of the wing. And that, maybe. Let me fill those in and make sure what I'm doing here. I never had one, like, confuse me. I'm not going to be able to do that. Move around a little bit. Okay, I forced that one down. It's not a good idea to force them down because this lifts a little bit. But I'm also on a silicone mat, so if it does lift a little bit, then I'll be all right. Okay, so let's go with... Yeah, I'm pretty sure now it looks like she's leaning this way a little bit. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to use... Let me see. Nope, not that color. I have this really cool pink that I was going to try to use, but... Yeah, I think it'll work. That'll work. I'm not going to put it together like the cross. I'm just going to put what I can put in there. This is like a bronzy pink. Look at it. And when you see the bronze in it, it's so cool. So when I put the right resin over it, it looks awesome. The right resin. But you can go through here and seriously, these will fit like a puzzle because I did it with a cross and it was so cool how it just did it. But it did take about an hour to put it together with the... Let me throw you over there. Trying to put it as a puzzle piece. But they fit together pretty close. They do fit together pretty close. Now, every time I do this, every time, it looks kind of blasé until I get it all. It's like a painting. I always tell the students, it's not what it looks like until the last 15, 20 minutes. Then it all comes together and it's all just gorgeous. So I want you up there. I'm going to stick you down here. See, they do fit together pretty good. It's kind of cool. I got overly excited the other day though because they were fitting together so nicely. Like, get a grip, Tammy. Just get a grip. And you can put whatever you want in yours. Let me make sure that's underneath. Yeah. You can put it whatever you want in yours. Like if you just get like the frame. I sell the frames for 25 bucks. If you want to just get a frame, you can put anything in it. Anything. Candy. Jewelry. Whatever you want. The only thing that it doesn't like is stuff that's wet. You can't put wet stuff in it because it won't set up. And you can't put a real flower or real leaves or something living in it. Oh, that sounded kind of morbid. I hope nobody puts anything living in it. But, like flowers. Flowers and leaves and, you know, you think this flower's gorgeous and you want to put it in there. Dry it first. You can dry it between books for a little bit. In between the pages, you can dry it with silica sand or silica stuff that people use to dry flowers, and you dry it in the microwave. so you can get it done like ASAP. Or you can just buy dried flowers. You can buy those pretty much anywhere. This is the way I want it, right there. So even though I'm not trying, it's still going together like a puzzle. It's pretty cool. I just look and see where I think it might fit right, and I stick it in there. Grab some of these big ones. These are so pretty underneath the resin. It's crazy pretty. We did, somebody at my class last week did a hummingbird and put these in there. It was gorgeous. It was so pretty. They're all super pretty, but this is one of my favorites. Let's go this way. Come here, I want you to go up there. They have a lot of flat sides, so I'm pretty sure that that's why they fit together well. It just seems like most of the pieces you pick up, they just fall into place. As this one decided it wasn't going to. Like, okay, I'll prove you wrong. See if this coffin looking one goes in there. It's not going to. So I need to find some small ones. 2 tinies. Definitely share my videos too, if you will. I, again, don't know if you're allowed to use that word. Facebook gets kind of funny, but I mean, that's what you do anyway, share. Okay, I think that you'll go down in there if you just do it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, sorry. I just need a tiny guy here. Sometimes you have to flip them around to make them fit. And one side is not the same as the other side. So there was one side that was pointier. Yeah, that sounded bad. I got it to go down there, though. It did sound bad. So now I need like a sliver. A sliver. Where is my pink? Don't I have more of this in here? I do. It's in a baggie. A baggie, a baggie. There's the brown. So where's the pink? Oh. Maybe I'll put it in a container. Oh, I did. I'm looking for this baggie of this. And oh, look at this piece. That's pretty cool. Just need a sliver, guys. Just a sliver. Might sound bad again. Scoot up a little bit. Well, he can go there and just be up a little bit. I'm okay with that. And then that, I'm probably not going to find a piece. This one might be perfect for over there. Okay, dude. Scooch it in there. You're not going to, are you? Okay, here's a smaller guy. There we go. Okay. Let me get these out of my way. Maybe I would put those, that would be pretty cool up there. I'm going to leave them sit right here, just as I'm thinking about it. Okay, so let me see how these will work. Okay, so these are balls. They're blue, and they're kind of, they have little gold specks on them. That might look cute out here. Just about dumped those. Let me see if I can get 4. Nope, only 3. Maybe. Seriously, if you move them around, they seem to do it, but this guy is not going to. And they're all the same size. I can leave him up a little bit. The resin's going to catch it. And she's all full. I'm not going to give her any. You're not getting any buds. Sorry. Nope, not going to work. Okay, so this will have some fill in. Now I'm going to fill it in with the blue. Fill this in with the blue. Now I'm tapping on this, but don't tap it hard because you can lift it from the contact paper. The contact paper is clear, so it's on a silicone mat if it runs off, but it's better for it to stay stuck to the contact paper. Now this is going to change these little beads into a little clearness. Was that the right word? Not clearness. A little blue. I don't know why I said clear. Get in there. I'd like my wood to be not having the stuff on it. I don't care if there's glitter on it. The glitter I use is bigger glitter. That sounded funny. Bigger glitter. I'm gonna get this guy just to sit right in between. Aren't you? Right in between, guys. Okay, never mind. You'll sit in between, though, over here. So the corners, if you don't care about the corners being clear, they'll still look like glass. But if you like it like I do, I like to fill it up. I like it to be as full as it can be. So that's entirely up to you. It's your piece. Aw, man. You were sitting in there so pretty. Thank you. I picked it right out of there. Quit bopping them out, Tammy. So I'm going to be using some foil, some bigger glitter, some of these iridescent stones to add some accents to this with some flowers. I'm going to see, I know I'm doing flowers. I'm not going to tell you where because it is just super cute. But I've been doing some flower work. I'm not going to add it across here because I think it would look kind of silly because there is a stick there, which I painted pink now that I look at it. You're too big right there. I'm going to mix that up just a tad. I'm going to hold this down because I want to mix this up just a tad so some of those other blues will show. That's better. That's better. Now I'm going to add one more color to that. I try to work as fast as I can. Like, it's been 45 minutes. So I try to work as fast as I can. But when you're working with the small littles like this, it does take a little bit of time. It's very relaxing. But it takes just a little bit of time. So thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it a lot. You do get to see an artist's brain going, though, which I think is cool. Okay. Okay, we decided that that was his leg. I think this is clear. I think I'm going to leave that clear. I think it's an in-between the two. The mom and the baby, or whatever they are. Dad and baby. Might be a dad and baby. Yep. That went flying. Since I'm just sitting here, I have a new page, Sunbeam Glass Studio. If you guys would follow or like that page, that would be awesome. There's a link down below. I wonder what this is. I bet you that's air too. Not air. Sky. I called it air. So I'm trying to get the page going and my kits, and I have a membership box, not a membership box, a subscription box, to where you can get any kit with different colors, your choice of colors, some embellishments, some glitter, all the required stuff that you need to do a resin piece like this. And since I'm going to have my surgery, I'm going to try to get my catalog going, which shows there's like 200 different forms. I'm not going to put them all in there, but I will have like Christmas and fall and Halloween and summer stuff. All of these are in there. My VA, which is my virtual assistant, she is at home adding stuff. I think she just added the owl today. I think the cardinal and the dragonfly. There's a lot of them in there. I think there's 12 so far of different ones that you can pick from and get the kit. You can buy just the kit, or you can sign up for the subscription. The subscription saves you $11 per kit, and you can do it every month, and you can pick one every month and do one every month, or you can do it once every 3 months. So that was my little sales plug. I'm really just doing this to try to get my page going. You can like my page painting memories too if you want. That would be awesome. Happy birthday to me. So you can definitely like pour these on and then just move them around. Just don't move your wooden piece. That's important. Like these little slivers I can use to fill up this little section. Oh, you look like you would go there. Go. Perfect. Oops. Oh, the link is to my Sunbeam page is in my bio too, down at the bottom. Makes it easy. I just go hit save. Like. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. Sorry. I'm kind of nerdy. Have you ever had your husband forget your birthday? Holy cow. And I stopped, I usually have drink Fireball every night just because I love Fireball. And so I stopped drinking like 2 weeks ago. He goes to the store today. He hasn't bought it since. He knew I stopped drinking. And what does he do? He buys me some Fireball. Not for my birthday. He just bought it. I'm like, well, haven't I stopped drinking? It was quite funny. I'm like, oh, why'd I pull that out of there? I'm like, dude, when's the last time you saw me drink? Well, I thought maybe you would want some. We'll just put it here. I'm like, okay. It was kind of funny. So I won't lie. I like Fireball. I will not lie. It was just out of the blue. I mean, just out of the blue, I would say, you know, like, all the time. It's like, hey, will you go get me some Fireball? And he would run up to the liquor store and get me some Fireball. And I'm like, now I'm not asking, and he brings it home. I'm like, okie dokie. Okay, I'm going to get a couple little pieces up here. And then I'm going to get this other color. So, when you're working on things like this, even paintings, if you're doing things, it doesn't quite look so cohesive, I'm going to leave this blank. I'm pretty sure it's blank. Pretty sure. The way that you can make things cohesive is by adding other colors that are here. Like, see, there's reds and pinks and greens. Well, you don't see any reds, pinks. Well, you see pink, but it's kind of rosy. And this is pink, but it's kind of rosy. Pinks and greens. Or yellows. You don't see any yellow. Can't add yellow. I ran out of yellow. I have to get yellow and pink. I need to write that down. Yellow and pink. And more of that blue. Come here. So it's like, I don't think it looks cohesive. You know, I'll look at it and I'll say, okay, well, what can I do to make it cohesive? This is what you do. Let me get this off of here. I try to clean this up as I'm going because it gets on there. I mean, especially since you're pouring. Okay, good. And build it just to the edge. But I left some here because I'm going to add some stuff in there. It's like I could add some green. If I add green, and look, it'll pull green here. It'll pull this green. So that's my... Oh, I thought that was my VA add and stuff. But anyway, it'll pull stuff. This here is really tiny. It's just like this. It's just one's red, pinkish red, one's clear. So there's red in here. If I wanted to pull red, I could just sprinkle some red in here. And now it's starting to be cohesive. That's something you should really try to learn. Because once you learn that, you can make any colors on anything and make it cohesive. Because right now it's pulling red. And it all works. And plus these are super cute. because they're pinkish red. And they fall into little crevices. Really, really nice. So I always do the bigger things first and then do the smaller things. But now you can see it's kind of coming together. And you can pull any of these colors. You can pull them any. You could pull a different blue. You could pull yellow, green, orange, red, pink. Don't have any pink. That's about it. I mean, there's citrine in there and there's other colors, but now you can start to see that it's pulling those colors together. So everything looks cohesive. And before it didn't, because I had all these multicolors without anything matching them. So painting is the same thing. On painting, you want to do the same exact thing. I'm going to check the time. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. This is going to be a 2-hour deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. I'll be back on tomorrow night. And I'll finish doing everything. I will clean this up just to say it's cleaned up. But I hope you can start to see. Let me bring this down. I hope you can start to see. Hold on. How these colors are starting to meld together. So same way here. If I put some in here. See how this brings it to this? See, I could do this all night. But I can't keep you guys on here longer than an hour because people get a little tired of being on here. But that's where you start to see, oh, well, how did they make those colors work? That's why. So I'll get this all cleaned up. All these guys have to come out. Or come in, sorry. And then I'll pick right back up at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Same channel. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you share it. Even if they don't even do art, it's still a cool process to watch. So, and please like my pages. Okay, thanks guys. I'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.